All right, course 2, let's do lesson 41 today. Lesson 41 is all about formulas and how we use them. And it's also about the distributive property. That's some good stuff, good useful information for you. Good stuff that you need to know that we will practice. First off is some common formulas. We've kind of already looked at this a little bit, but the formula for the area of a rectangle, area equals length times width. And all a formula is a standard way we can write a problem out, and all we do is we can plug in numbers to represent different things. So if you were told to find the area of a rectangle when your length equals 8 feet and your width equals 4 feet, you could simply do that by writing the problem out as A equals 8 times 4. That means A equals 32 square feet. And that's all it simply is. It's a formula. Let's try a different formula. Let's try and work out 2 times L plus W. Here's a different formula. Okay, we're going to have the length plus the width multiplied by 2. Okay, so if the length is 8 centimeters and the width is 4 centimeters, then 8 plus 4 is 12. So the answer is 24 centimeters. And actually what this formula is the perimeter of a rectangle. 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. And we can do that. And that's actually using the distributive formula, which is what we're going to do. So there's 2 ways I can write this formula out. This is perimeter of a rectangle. I can also write this one out as P equals 2 times L plus 2 times W. In other words, P equals 2 times 8, because we used 8 plus 2 times 4. And I would get the same answer, 24 centimeters, both times. Now, using that information, I could do something called the distributive property. And the distributive property is a really helpful thing to understand in math. For example, if I had a rectangle, that was 30 inches by 20 inches, I could find the perimeter for that using 2 formulas. I could do P equals 2 times L plus W, and I could do P equals 2L plus 2W. Both formulas will give me the exact same answer. So if I do the first one, I rewrite the problem, P equals 2 times 30 plus 20. P equals 2 times 50. P equals 100 inches. If I do the second formula, I get P equals 2 times 30 plus 2 times 20. That's P equals 60 plus 40. That gives me P equals 100 inches. So either way, I get the exact same answer. And that's a good thing for you to know. Because when we talk about the distributive property, we're talking about the distributive property of multiplication over addition, otherwise known as the distributive property. And basically what we do with distributive property is we spread the multiplication over terms. We spread out. Because the full title of the distributive property is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. So we could put that into practice. And we did, if I go back, we did that right here. That was the distributive property. So now, let's try another example of that. 6 times 20 plus 5. So since this is the distributive property of multiplication over addition, let's distribute this stuff out. Okay, what is 20 plus 5? It's 25. What is 6 times 25? 150. Now another way that we can do this exact same problem is to distribute the 6 to both things here. Okay, that's going to be, now if I do it that way, I do 6 times 20 plus 6 times 5. 120 plus 30 equals 150. And you can see how the distributive property is a helpful way to do these problems. It's just kind of a good way to do that. So let's do one more and let's justify each step. 2 times 3 plus n in parentheses plus 4. Okay, that's our given problem. Let's do the distributive property. My distributive property is going to be, I'm going to multiply here and here. So that's going to be 6 plus 2n, because 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times n is 2n. And then I can't forget the 4. Okay? That was what I just did. Now, to do this, I'm going to use the commutative property to reorder this to 2n plus 6 plus 4. And I'm going to use the associative property to add 6 and 4 together first to get 2n plus 10. And that's my answer. That's all it is. Simple as that. So hopefully you get it. I want you to try A through G in class, and we will go over them in class. Very good.